Thrall versus Jaina.
Hey guys, welcome back to my Climb to Legend. So this time I'm going to be using my very unrecognizable Evolve Curator Shaman. And it's very unrecognizable because I've made a lot of changes to this deck, as you can tell. I added in Bookworms, added in Bloodlust for a better win condition, Healing Wave, Totem Golems, Netherspite Historians. There's quite a lot. It's not so much the same deck as it used to be. There is one change I still want to make to the deck, yet I don't own the card at the moment, and that's Nixia. I'd love to add a Nixia to the deck, not only because it almost solidifies Bloodlust if there's no AoE, but because Evolve is amazing as well. Evolve with a Nixia is pretty crazy, but I've always feared it because of Doomsayer. It's the one downfall of this deck. If you have a really good Evolve and it's a 2-drop and you just happen to get a Doomsayer, it's a similar sort of situation what happened with Piloted Shredder all those many eons ago. Now, not so much on a big scale because it's not too often you're going to get a Doomsayer. That's a pretty good draw. Although, it is kind of often that you will end up getting a Darnassus Aspirant. So through that, you could end up just losing a Mana Crystal. I just called it a Banner Crystal. Sounds a lot cooler than a Mana Crystal, that's for sure. Right, I'm going to roll this and hope it's healing. Spell's probably second on the list, but other than that, it doesn't really matter. Taunt's decent. I guess this takes up his turn. And why I say it doesn't really matter is because I was just going to evolve it this turn anyway, so... The 1-1 would have most likely been the worst. Interesting. There's not really anything I can do against Mirror Image, so I'm just going to have to go with it.
What you want?
Right, turns out we're fine. That's the one, like, major thing people want to watch out for when playing against a mage. It's really strong, but it's not that strong. I suppose, mainly because people know about it. But I won't get into a card that's been out since the beginning of the game. I will, however, put into account that he's playing a very Freeze Mage-like deck. This is a generic 4-drop stats, and I think most 5-drops are worse than these stats. Of course, don't get me wrong, there's a lot that's better, but you think about other 5-drops, and to be honest, you're going to get a lot better than a 1-2 most of the time.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
There we go. So this secret is likely to be something to do with a Freeze Mage. I haven't played against too many Freeze Mages. Okay, that's not the best. I didn't expect to see that either. You could deal 2 damage to it, but honestly, that doesn't really get me anywhere.
Push forward.
Vaporize? No, so it is Ice Block then. Guess it could be Counterspell or something along those lines, but it's unlikely. I think a 5 mana 4/7 is kind of average.
Whoops.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
I'm just gonna presume.
The menagerie is for guests.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I don't have a draw here, that's good. And I didn't have a Murloc in anyway. The only Murloc I have left is this one. I did remove the other 2 in place for Totem Golem. Mainly because it's a lot stronger.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Is this Yogg Mage? Ah, probably Yogg. Freeze Spell Mage. Combo. Combo wombo. I could play this, I could play Azure. I think... Although, to be honest, a 1-1 isn't really much of a threat anyway. You know what, I will play this and then I'll hero power. I was hoping for healing, because I can sense a flame strike. I'm guessing this deck runs Medivh's Valet. So yeah, it is a Yogg Mage. I really don't like Yogg Mages either.
Once upon a time.
Oh, speaking of. A long time ago, at least. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, right. I don't know why I count in Spanish. We're fine to leave it. Yeah, that's good as well. Gets Curator out of Flame Strike range.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Well, I would like to cast a spell, it's just the mage hasn't played anything. I didn't count this wrong, did I? No. I just thought for a second that Onyxia was a little off. Huh. Was that by Kabbalist Tome as well? Yeah. I always call it different things for some reason. So one day it's Kabbalist, one day it's Kabbalist. Any of these cards I'm going to play right now are just going to replace themselves, or at least most of them. Chill more. Okay, I've got to play a card that won't replace itself. There we go. The rest are very situational. And in a way, I guess it baits out Flame Strike as well. Maelstrom's been interesting for me recently, because once I did get a Northshire Cleric, and off of this I got a lot of value. Oh, here we go. Please, Yogg, don't go insane. Okay, that's anti-insane. Not so insane, although I'm sensing a little bit of something else on the horizon. Okay. Choose an enemy minion. Fair. That was a little bit insane. He has quite a few spells. Probably has duplicate somewhere in there, so maybe I misplayed. Nope, nothing along those lines. Nothing along the spell line. What about attacking? Ice barrier, fair enough. And explosive. Ouch. Would have loved for my evolve to work, but I guess I'll have to hold off on it. Wait, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. You know what? I'll use one evolve now, sure. Fizzlebang. You kidding me? Sure, I guess at least it's better than a 3-2. I won't complain. Well, Yogg's gone, which is sort of the mage's main area of winning.
Amazing.
It's fairly okay. In fact, by the evolve chart, it kind of looks like I evolved an Azure Drake into Wilfred, not a Stampede and Godo, so I guess in that respect, not so good. Next turn... Wait, what?
Excuse me, you are on fire.
But I'm in charge here!
Excuse me, you are on fire. I love the quote for that card.
Your magic shall not save.
It wasn't really going to do much for me anyway, so in that respect. Lightning Storm will do fairly well here. Sure, why not? And Maelstrom.
One shot, one kill.
I could get a 6-drop, but none of the ones I have currently are that important.
Well played.
Cha-ching. Nice, I can use that coin as well. And I should have hero powered first, right? I didn't plan my turn out. I wasn't really sure what I could play. I guess it would have made a difference, but in a way I wanted Maelstrom played. Bloodlust would be good here, but also technically pointless at the same time. Because they have an ice barrier.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Fair enough. I've got a lot of overload currently, which I would like to deal with. That's fine, I can deal with most of this.
Don't blink.
Don't blink. I'm going to do this instead of Rockbiter. Mainly because I can use Rockbiter for my win condition. I was thinking of evolving then, but I have 2 1-drops, and 1-drops, well, I haven't had the best luck with them before. I might do it this turn instead of Nixia evolve. Although I feel like keeping that combo just in case I get board cleared. I'm trying to think what cards they could possibly have left. This is a good one.
Once upon a time.
Nosdormu. Oh, wow. You know what? I might just take Nosdormu as well. I don't know. It might put a bit too much pressure on. We'll go with the Azure Drake. And again, I won't evolve. There's no 5-drops better than that. Of course, there's 2-drops and 7-drops, but for the totems, they're sort of decently important. So they'll still have 1 Avian Watcher, from what I can tell.
I know who you are.
Yeah, no secrets here, unfortunately for you. Okay, so that seems like a Flame Strike setup.
Plot twist.
Barbaric.
Which is slightly strange, to be honest, because I'm trying to think of things I currently have on the board and what state they're going to be in after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I keep having to check my hand for this. There are 4 cards up from me, no card draw. Could very easily get card draw soon. You know, I'm going to skip this turn. Mainly because I just sense that Flame Strike and I don't want to play into it too much. I can Onyxia evolve. My issue there is if I get a Doomsayer, that's a turn gone to waste. So no Flame Strike then, because I have a healing totem. Okay. Sure, why not? We'll go with the most damage first. Yeah, which I presumed. Okay, then I guess I won't play anything. It could be Reno, it's just unlikely because they played multiples of spells. Oh, is that another ice block?
The end is coming!
Well, I can check for it and kill the Doomsayer.
Plot twist.
Yep, well. I would usually evolve, but I feel like I have 9 cards, that's fine. I don't want to somehow screw myself over. Especially when I'm trying to get to Legend this season.
Well played.
Interesting deck. Never even got around to playing Elixir in the end.
Thrall versus Rexar.
I can never win. Well, for my sake, I hope that's true. I'm going to keep Rockbiter. Oh, this is a iffy hand. I don't know about being against a hunter. It might be okay. And the question is, what game can he never win at? Because this account is for all Blizzard games, so for all that I know, it could be for another one. Next turn, I'm thinking about possibly... turn 4, I think I'm going to Pantry Spider Evolve. That's generally one of my early moves, and then after they see that, they're like, oh no, we need to use all of our removal. So then they use up the removal on the 2/4 drops, and all it basically was a 3 card and a 1 card, and from there I can just push out value. That's technically how you play this game. Try and get an early evolve that requires a lot of removal. And push out from there. And this is one of the reasons I'm happy I included Rockbiter. What do you want to bet is going to play Animal Companion? Such a strong card. No. Well, that is some big tempo loss right there. Tazdingo is pretty good. My hand is... oh, never mind. I was going to say I could do with drawing a dragon for these, but I forget that they can work off of each other. It's a very symmetrical hand as well. Here goes the removal thing I was on about. Oh my god, that is probably the only 1 card I wanted from the deck. Oh, come on, what is this? I could do with something a little better than that. I swear this is like the worst guy to get from an evolve. For 5 mana. And probably one of the worst 4 mana ones as well. I won't complain too much. I was thinking of going for a hero power and hope for the Maelstrom. I could just go double Maelstrom, but I kind of want to keep one for a certain situation. So I'm going to go for this. I won't be able to play this currently. This could work later. Maybe not so much. I don't have many evolves left, so for any other reason that might not be the best. I'm going to take it anyway, because you know what, it's a hunter. If I get spell damage, then, wow. We're good. 5 mana, 3/3.
Such big teeth I have.
Trust my luck.
Let the dogs out.
I let the Doges out. If I didn't draw this, I would have thought it was pretty obvious what to do. I'm going to go with the Bookworm anyway. Mainly because he trades into this better than the Fire Elemental. And gives me more value for the Volcanic Drake. Let me guess, Freezing Trap? Ah, thank you. I was needing that at some point. Almost played the wrong card. Again, an evolve at this point would be nice, but I kind of need to flesh out my board a little bit. Or a hex. I guess right now a hex would be great. Azure Drake wouldn't be too bad either. Come on, spell damage. Oh, never mind.
You're not that sharp.
Too bad I can't actually heal myself. Wow, really? You're not that sharp. I'm guessing he's trying to draw Call of the Wild. What are these Savannah Highlands? Okay, I kind of have to use this now, otherwise I'll probably die at some point. Oh, nice one. I've had a few concedes after doing that in the past. Especially against a mid-range hunter that's lost both Savannah High mains. Call of the Wilds will probably wreck me. Right about now, there's not really much you can do against it. I need to fill out the board a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hex is nice.
The menagerie is,
and this will help us quite a bit as well. And we get full value. Ah, you can never win. I apologise. And there we go, climbing up the ranks. I'll go for one more game.
Thrall versus Anduin.
Priest. Ah, thank you.
Light shall bring victory.
This deck does pretty good against priests. The thing is, it depends what kind of priest it is for what card you want to keep. I don't think you'd really want to keep Maelstrom. No, not at least for the moment. I have a feeling that that priest that made it so that they didn't really do anything for 5 turns, and then they played that deal 3 damage to everything card, which I forget what it's called now. I think that's not a thing anymore. Just because it felt a little too slow.
Are you mocking me?
Oh dear. Okay, if there was any priest I was going to have trouble against, it was going to be Dragon Priest. Especially with this hand. I'm not sure I can pull this one out.
Once upon a time.
And I have no idea what the hell pull this one out means either. I just realised after saying it. I have 2 evolves. Why would you give me these right now? And again, there's not really anything I can do either. I'd love to use my Rock Biter, but I can't get through this, and then it'll just heal it up after, so it'll be pointless.
Is someone injured?
Oh dear. And this is where he gets more value than I can deal with. I would. But how likely is it for me to kill all of them? I can't kill the middle guy.
What?
Would I just wing it? Because the next few turns I'm not really going to have any board clears. Turn 6 and turn 7, yes. Turn 5 it'd have to be Azure Drake. Oh, screw it, let's just go for it. I got 2 of them. I'll remove this guy as well, just so he doesn't get too much healing value. That's fine, that means that I can't do anything early next turn. Oh damn, that's one of the unfortunate things about this. Too much draw is bad as well. I don't think I've ever really seen a priest that can't. Wow, I'm trying to think now because of these plays. I've never seen a priest that can't use the dragon ability because they don't have any dragons in hand. It's just more likely for him to be able to do that if he keeps getting so much card draw. I was thinking of playing Pantry Spider though, just because of the value I can get from it, but I'm going to play it now. I'm only going to play one. What did I get? I got some pretty good stuff. Getting any form of death rattle from an evolve is top notch. If that happens, I'll just say it's success. And getting some face shielding, not exactly the class to get it against, but that's fine by me. Well, this isn't good. I can't really chill more because of the class. They'll just more or less screw me over by entombing it and then attacking me for another 6 damage. It's pretty likely that they have entomb as well. I could fish for another dragon and play my dragon and pass the turn.
What to do?
I could forbidden shaping, I guess, and wish me luck. Screw it, I'm gonna do this. Because even if they do entomb it, it slows down their turn as well. Not sure I can pull this one back, guys. It's a little bit too tricky.
Once upon a time.
Sure. We'll go with another chill more.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And I'll get my random 2-drop. Wow, why do I keep getting all the death rattles? I would love my healing wave right about now though, because at this point is when a priest can actually start to burst you down.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
What? I just took out my weapon removal. What do I do now? Well, this is a little bit of a predicament. Let's go for this. Remove Medivh. And I'll remove his 4-1. Give me a taunt. Right, taunt's good. Taunt's probably the only way I can bring this back. What spells could he have that are going to trigger that weapon? Well, that's fine by me. I can just use my leaping reading dragon magica. There we go. And next turn he has 6 damage, so we'll just evolve this guy. Yeah, sure. Give him 1 health. Chill more, I guess. Oh, really? Are you just gonna play all these buckwings?
Are you mocking me?
Right, and then I will, I guess, chill more.
Once upon a time.
Deathwing could be pretty damn useful. Come to think of it. If he removes that with some fricking entomb again, I swear. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Priests, though. Priest is so awful, yet so infuriating. Huh. The only way I can pull this back is through Deathwing now as well. Oh, I drew my hex. Oh, for Christ's sake. Pretty much the only way, and then here comes the Shadow of Death, and, well, I cry. All the removal. I guess in a way there still is some chance for me to win this. Azure Drake into Healing Wave. If I just get Healing Wave, then I think I'm screwed. Either way. Ooh, Bookworm, but I don't have a trigger. Taunt? Nope.
Well played.
I can't believe after that. Oh wow, well, that was a tricky game, to be honest with you. All the removal, and I couldn't really do anything about it. Oh, here comes some bullshit face damage. Yep. Oh well. So close to the next rank yet so far. I will have to make a few changes to this deck to make it ladder viable, but so far it's doing pretty well. I'm possibly thinking about adding Onyxia, as I said. I might change the Totem Golems back out for the 2-1. What are they called again? Let me have a look. Oh, there we go. Balefin Tide Hunters. You know, I'm going to do that right now. Trade those out. We have quite a bit of early game. And to be honest with you, I did remove Bran, but fair, he is a pretty good card. I have 6 2-drop cards. I think I need all 6 of those, though. I think if I was to remove anything, it would probably be Stampeding Kodo, mainly because, well, I already have the 2 Bookworms. Although at the same time, Stampeding Kodo works really well with Bran. Because unlike Bookworm, it isn't a target thing, it's a multiple area thing. And I might add Menagerie Magician back as well, because he was decent. He wasn't the worst. I'll remove a Lightning Storm, add Menagerie Magician. This is me basically restoring the deck to what it used to be. We'll take Corrupted Seer out, it's not the best, and I could put in Onyxia like right now. Shall I? Shall I just straight up create Onyxia? We're doing it.
You dare challenge the daughter of Deathwing?
There we go, guys. I finally crafted Onyxia, and this deck, I think now, could be fairly strong. But as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time. You ready for this? Garrosh, you're not fit to rule the whole. Holy shit! Oh my god!